And I don't know if the audio is good yet, but I'm checking right now. Hopefully it is. I just keep restarting my phone. That's the only thing that seems to help. Well, we'll see. I'll know in a couple minutes. I think we're good now. Yes, indeed. Took me restarting my phone 3 times, but it's all good. We're gonna do the hard side first. I'm doing a 2002 Ford Mustang with a 3.8 liter V6 motor. And we're doing the spark plugs and the spark plug wire replacement. Shouldn't be a crazy job. The passenger side is the harder side, I should say. But we'll get it done. Try to get it done by 11. I'm gonna take out the air box first. Got an 8mm right here. Try to get this out the way pretty quick. Undo this. This is the harness for the mass airflow sensor. It just got a little clip back here. There it is. I'm gonna get this off. So it's pretty easy. Just that clamp, it got a hose. You can pull out the top of the valve cover gasket. Had this connector going to the mass airflow sensor. And just pull it right out. Yeah, enjoy. Make sure y'all hit that like button. So this is the hard side. I'm gonna show y'all. Because it got this EGR line in the way with the heat shield. You can see from the top here though. So all these wires, these 3 wires, you just follow each wire and they'll go right to where the spark plug is. So what I'm gonna try to do is get this out the way as much as I can. It's already all tore up, but we'll just put it back after. Let's try to pull this much out the way. We'll slide it back on after. It's just like a little heat shield. Protect that line. So we'll have one plug right there. Where is the other ones? One right here, and one back down in there. Just follow the wires and see. But this is the harder side. I'll show y'all the driver's side. The driver's side, you could do it pretty easy. Well, we'll see when we do it, but you got pretty open. All the wires run to the ignition cord right here. It's kind of the old school setup, but hey. Oh, so the issue on this car, dang, I already got to change my glove. The issue on this car is cylinder number 2 was misfiring when I scanned it. But we're just gonna go ahead and change all of the plugs and all of the coils, so it doesn't happen again. It's a 2002, but this car just got 125,000 miles. In pretty good shape. Got a new AC system on it. Got a new water pump, cooling system, thermostat. So it is in pretty good shape. Try to keep it that way. All right, I'm gonna get to it. Whenever I get this stuff out here, I'm gonna do one at a time. Pull the wire out, take the plug out, put back in the new plug, and put back in the new wire, so we don't mess up where everything goes. Let me get my stuff ready. So the part number is right here for the spark plugs. V6 takes 6 of them. Y'all already know. The socket is you can use a spark plug socket, or you can use, if it'll focus, 5/8 socket, deep socket. Or, yeah. Anyways, let me start by getting these the very back one out. Might be easier to pull it out with the pliers. bad. Worse than it looked. Worse than it looked. I just took the front of the pick, pulled up on it, and pulled it out with a pair of pliers. And y'all can see right down in there is the very back spark plug. Oh shoot. Maybe I could zoom in. Yep, right there. NXN says, hey guys, join the crew for the coolest perks, extra content just like this. Behind the scenes footage too. Appreciate it, NXN. Thank you for the floating heart. Also, appreciate you. Shout out to the channel member. Appreciate the support. Alright, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and replace this line first. You just follow it through the harness where this the wire is for the spark plug. Nice and easy. I'ma just be showing y'all a lot than doing it. I just took the flathead and pried out on the front of right there. Just take your time so you don't break this. And we're gonna try to get this this first spark plug wire out and then get the new one in there. So you got one there, one here, one here, and then we'll take it out of here, run the new wire, put the new plug in, and yeah, be back about our business, chat. NXN, appreciate the sparkles. Have a good nap. Happy August to you. Appreciate you. Thank you for sending the member chat. show y'all. Sound like a lot of Vesta. My boy. I'm pretty sure he's speaking Spanish, but I don't speak Spanish. Oh. So this is where that far back end plug had ran to, the wire. I'm gonna go ahead and just pull that out. And get that out of there. I'm gonna do one at a time just so we don't mix anything up. Hey, y'all that are pros that are watching, we're taking our time over here. So, got the first one. So what I'll do is I'll lay it on the ground. I'll show y'all. We were gonna get the wires from Ford, but these were half the price, and he's only gonna keep the car for another 2 years. So this would be sure to work for the 2 years. Y'all want the part number? It is right there. Appreciate y'all hitting that like button. Got all of the new wires here. Basically all we'll do is let me turn that. Y'all make sure that it does come with dielectric grease. I have my own, but just in case y'all need this. Undo these cable ties, and you want to just match up each wire to the correct length, whatever's closest. Y'all will see like you got some short ones, got some longer ones, so we'll just get it to whatever length that one was. There you go. Hopefully y'all can see that pretty good. Got one of them. Let me get these out the way. Now, the process that I'm showing y'all is going to be the very same for all of them. All you want to do with the dielectric grease, just take a good amount and just get it right in there on both ends. And that's that. This end will go to the ignition coil pack right there, and this end will go right back to the spark plug. And yeah, I'm trying to talk so the music don't get copyrighted. I don't want to mute it because my phone microphone be messing up when I mute it, unmute it. But we're gonna run this back the same way it came from. Then it replaced that spark plug, and we're basically gonna do this every step of the way, 5 different times. Six different times, excluding this time, actually. We got that wire ran. Now we'll go ahead and get that back spark plug out. Hopefully I could get you a little better view here. Sorry if it is a little blurry. There's too much other stuff that is focused on. What we'll do is we'll get this socket on the plug first and then get the ratchet on the socket. Try this one with an extension first. Get this little heat shield out the way for now. That's perfect. Hopefully y'all can see it back there. I might get a way easier job using a flex head. I'm sure you could do it without it, but you know, try to get it done as easy as possible if you do have the tools. Let's get this on there. There you go. Now, get this out. Shoot. Don't worry, chat. I'll be getting a new phone soon, so all my lives will be pretty good audio. I am debating to get the... Let me get this ratchet out of here real quick. I think I'm gonna... well, I didn't always, but more recently I've been having iPhones. But I think I'm gonna get the Galaxy, and we'll get the rest out by hand. Should come straight out. I think I'm gonna get the Galaxy. Dang. Good thing we're changing these. We only had a problem with cylinder number 2, but dang. Like somebody done chewed that up. Chewed it up, spit it out. Ducky Tangs. I'll give you all side by side. This the new one, this the old one. Good thing we're replacing all of them. We would have just had to come right back and do this a couple weeks after. Do the same thing, get it back in here. If you guys actually have the actual socket, spark plug socket, it got a rubber boot inside and it'll hold this spark plug inside so it doesn't fall all over the place. But we'll be okay with this. And now here's the fun part to get it back in. Always want to make sure you hand tighten it first. Make sure you don't cross thread these plugs. You could put some anti-seize on it. I don't really see the need to because they're not a crazy torque spec anyways. And that went back in there pretty easy. I believe it's 13 foot-pounds of torque. but I always use the inch-pounds wrench just because it's more precise for things like this. So let me double check and make sure what the inch-pounds conversion is. Double check and make sure what the inch-pounds conversion is. Hey, shout out to the chat. Double check and make sure what the shout out to the chat, y'all. Y'all feel free to comment anything in the chat. I'll always respond to y'all. Y'all enjoy, hit that like button. I appreciate that. All right, we're gonna do 156 inch-pounds of torque. We'll just it's the torque wrench I got. We'll just go to 155. Because I did see it's anywhere from 11 to, they said the 15 foot-pounds, but you definitely don't want to over torque these and strip them out. So let's just do 150. We do 150, everything will be okay. 150. Yeah. Might be a little hard to get your the wrench down in there, or your ratchet, but we will try till we get it. Okay. There you go. Right, number one. Number one, finish. Now we'll just get the new wire back on there. You just want to push it on until you hear it click. You'll feel it go back on there. If I could get some leverage here. There we go. Number one done. Alright, now we're just gonna repeat the process for the other two. This is the harder side too as well. The other side should be very easy. Everything's nice and open. Dang, sound like somebody almost hit the mailbox. What you doing, bro? Get the second wire out, y'all. Somebody definitely zip tied that before. Grab this. It is kind of easier to get the pick on it and pull it from the front. That should be all right. pliers on it. It is real tight. I heard this is the hardest one on this car, but we'll just have to see. The middle one on the passenger side. Nothing's too hard if you got the right tools though, so. Came to learn that doing mechanic work. You got the right tools. Nothing's really too hard. I think we got it. We got 15 likes. Appreciate y'all hitting that like button. You already know. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the do-it-yourselfers that don't want to pay your whole paycheck for a job like this. Definitely shout out to y'all. This one is really being a pain. Dang. I have to try it again. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. That's the passenger and middle plug. And I think both of these, the front and the middle's connected on this piece here. And I don't know who. It wasn't me. Somebody zip tied it right onto this. Not a bad idea, but now I gotta find a pair of scissors. I'm back. Don't run with scissors, y'all. Trust me. Ugh. Yeah. Zip tie out of here. Why is there like five zip ties on this, bro? Must have really been doing something. Bam. Bam. Out of here. Yeah, I don't know why it was zip tied. We got little wire clips on here. Oh, maybe they broke the part where it's supposed to come around. Keep this on the side. I don't know who they is, but you know, somebody. All right, do this again. We're doing one. Well, y'all could do it however y'all want. I'm just doing one wire at a time, one plug, so I don't mess up where it goes back on the ignition coil pack. I mean, y'all could just mark them. Y'all could do whatever, but this is easier for me. Don't gotta use my brain. Using my brain. Don't gotta overuse my brain. Got the second one out. Just like the other one, match it up not just wire up to the new one with the length. And we got it. It's getting a little toasty outside today. I ain't gonna lie. Thought it would have been a little. Get your dielectric grease, put it in there. Get it in there. You don't need to, I mean, it comes with it if you're getting the plug, so I wouldn't say yeah, just put it on. Let me not say what I don't know. Just put it on. And let's go with that. When Beanie and Bounty was just children. If you think I like your oxygen, I asking. Used to be this there on Mars. I'm the governor general, let me send me no big friend. Let me get y'all back how I had it before. Can y'all even see that? Y'all can see the spark plug. Right there. They say this is the hardest one. They say. As we say. I don't know who they is, but this hose looks like it might make it a tight fit, but it looks pretty. Once you get that wire out, it looks pretty manageable. Just get this ratchet in there. Boom, what is? Boom, what is? No respect so much. Boom, what is? My light on in my bed, man, around 6 o'clock. Alright. We got it. Now we just take it out. Pretty easy, if you ask me. Well, with this setup, I don't know about anybody else's setup that said it was difficult. But if this is the hard part, hey, I'll take it. I will take it. My back don't gotta burn today. You're all hunched over, leaning over the car. That back start to get the burning. Y'all mechanics know. Y'all do-it-yourselfers know. The mechanics, it's okay for the real mechanics to feel it. Because they charge crazy prices, so they better feel something. They better feel something. Charging almost $250 an hour. It's okay for them to feel it. But people that do it yourself, you don't want to feel that burn. Try to get in and out, get it done. Be on about your business, go drive your car. That back start to get the burning. And then you gotta be in the house the whole day. Dang. Really look like somebody done try to eat that. Got a little bit of oil on that spark plug. not too much. Go ahead and get a new plug. Get it right back in there. It is it is like a squeeze to get back in there, but it is nothing serious. For somebody that worked on a little tight spots before, it's nothing serious. If y'all are double thinking to even do this yourself, it's nothing serious. You could get it done. Jefferson, Harewood, what's going on? Now, this might be this AC line here. It got a little flex to it, so you can pull it back if you need to get your torque wrench on like I needed to. There you go. And that is very good, very good. Very good. And when you're trying to take these out in a position like this, you want to try to get the ratchet off first and then the socket, because it might not be able to come out as one. And that's that. Number 2 is in there and torqued. And remember, put your dielectric grease if you haven't. And now it's time. In the Bruce Buffer voice for the main event. Back in there. Make sure y'all push it in and hear the little snap, little click. I might have to move the camera real quick. Acting like you don't wanna get pushed in there. Get in there. Yeah. This one's kind of actually a little hard. I'm gonna keep talking because somebody's blasting some music and I don't want to get copyrighted, so I will talk. Whew, that was a little harder. I don't know why that was a little harder. All right, you're gonna give it a little tug, make sure it doesn't come out. And now the third plug. Maybe I could get this one on camera for y'all because it's a little bit in the easiest spot. Right here. Right here. What I'll do is get it down here. Get my... Hey, yo, this is, if y'all never watched my YouTube shorts, this is exactly how I feel recording them. Sometimes I drop my phone. Sometimes I get it, and right as I get whatever I need to get, I drop my phone and I miss the shot. So I have to put it back in, act like I didn't just take it out, and do it all over again. That one was pretty easy. And that was the passenger side, the plug all the way to the front. Hey, making content isn't always that easy, but it's nice to help out people that are willing to do the work themselves. They just don't want to mess it up. So they look for videos. Hey, that's how I started working on cars. Well, that's not how I started, but that's how I got to where I'm at with working on cars. Can't trust a lot of these mechanics. They go right ahead and not fix something they said they fixed. Go ahead and break something else. Hey, not all mechanics, but most of them that I came in contact with, even the ones at dealers, they be doing some wild things, bro. Very, very wild people. Oh, shoot. All right. Right. Number 3 is out. New one, old one. And match your wires length up. And then put your grease in there. Dielectric grease, not just regular grease, just to clear that up. Jefferson said, I am watching and learning. Thank you. Hey, shout out to Jefferson. Appreciate you watching, man. Thank you very much. Hey, I know most of y'all in the chat are older than me because it shows my audience on YouTube. Most of y'all are like my papa's age, my dad. But I like the older audience anyways. But I know y'all had the scene with y'all kids when y'all had kids or something. Ed, Edd n Eddy, a very funny cartoon show. That just theme song just playing in my head. Got that wire ran. We're gonna get that the plug itself out right now. Said this one shouldn't be too hard. It is right there. I could have done with a flashlight here to have y'all see a little better, but y'all will see it. It's right there. Oh, there you go. Now I'm using my noggin I do the same thing, even though it'll be pretty easy. Get the socket on. Make sure it's on and you don't strip it. Get that ratchet on. And cool. There you go. I'm not gonna lie, chat. When I was younger, I never used to wear gloves. But if you want to save yourself hours of scrubbing your hands, get some gloves. Especially if you're working around sharp metal and rust. But shoot, you'll get sliced up. Trust me, I know. Sliced and diced like a tomato. But it ain't gonna feel good. This plug is the first one that wasn't really that bad, but we're replacing it anyways. A tomato is a new plug. Like I said, if y'all didn't see before, you can put a little anti-seize on this, but the torque should never be crazy high on any spark plug, so it shouldn't get seized in there unless your car goes underwater or something. Maybe I should have pulled out my light because now I can't even see where the hole is for this. And this is the easiest one. Imagine that. I think we got it. And just a quick comment when you're putting back in a spark plug. If it feels like it ain't going in by hand, don't put your ratchet on and try to force it in. You're probably going to cross start it. You got to try to get it started with your hands first, with your finger strength. Just make sure that you're not cross starting it, because if you cross start it, hey, then you really got to go to the dealer. Unless you know how to rebore the hole, and we'll so on and so forth. Why is this off? This is my torque wrench. You know they call it a torque wrench. I get it. Maybe just because it sounds right. But there it goes. Alright. But isn't this a ratchet? If I'm not mistaken. Ain't this a ratchet? They call it a torque wrench though. I thought a wrench is like a spanner. Hey, but who am I to say? But we got that one in there. And the torque on this is, they say anywhere from 11 to 13 foot-pounds. I'm going with the inch pounds, but I'm doing 150 inch pounds, chat. You're gonna get that wire on this one. You make sure you push it in. Hear that click, feel that click. All right, chat. This goes back onto the valve cover bolt. Let me actually show you, in case y'all do have the whole piece. This here goes on this middle valve cover bolt. Just push it right down in there and it'll hold these wires in place somewhat. Maybe, hopefully. that's that. Let me double check these wires, make sure none of them are coming out. Because if so, we'll definitely get a misfire. Nah, all of them are good. All of them are good. And all you gotta do is slide back this little heat shield business back over this line, this EGR line. Looks like snake skin. There you go. Let me just double check these plugs again. Get this middle one off of that line. Yeah. Good to go. All right, chat. We got the hard side done in less than an hour, or about an hour. Very good, very good. All right, y'all. Now this is should be the easier side. This one behind the brake booster on this end looks a little difficult, but as always, we'll get it done. We might just not put an extension on that one, but y'all can see him. Y'all see him. Got 1 wire, 2 wire, 3 wire, all the wires. Same process. Should be easier. I'm gonna start from the back because it looks like the hardest one. I'll just get y'all the view from right here. It might not be the best view. I apologize. But it's way easier than the passenger side, so y'all will definitely figure it out. I'm just here. I'll do it. Take the camera, show you. Take a little close up. And yeah, that's how we're gonna do it. Let me switch my gloves out real quick, only because my ear is itching. I don't want to put all this in my ear. Aisha, Zali, Saeed. If I messed your name up, bro, sorry. But what's going on, man? How you doing this morning? Bright and early. I know you watch every now and then. I've seen your name before. How you doing, man? We got 22 likes. Thank y'all for hitting that like button. Much appreciated. Very much appreciated. Anybody that's just joining in, we're on the passenger or the driver side, sorry, of this spark plug wire and plug replacement. We did the passenger side, which is supposed to be the harder side, but it wasn't really that bad. Y'all could just scroll back if y'all just joined. Take a look at that. Derek Jones, what's going on, man? How you doing this morning? wire that goes all the way to the back plug is on the bottom middle right here. We can get it out. There you go. And y'all know this is the only wire that comes with this this wire loom on it to protect it, excuse me, from rubbing up against that brake booster. I mean, I think that's what it's for. That's the only possible thing that makes sense. Hey, Nancy Drew, thank you for the thumbs up. What's going on, Nancy? Oh yeah, and Nancy, I know you asked about Uncommon Woman the other day. I don't know if you've seen this since, but she said she had surgery. She had came through in one of the other lives, and she's recovering right now. So shout out to Uncommon Woman. Hope her recovery goes well. But that's what happened, Nancy. All right, y'all, we got that back. Oh, I really wish this was easier to film. Got that right there. That back spark plug, kind of hard to see, but it's all the way back behind the brake booster. We'll get it out though. Let me not mess up my phone before it starts clicking again. Alright, so this one for sure in the back. This is the only one so far. We don't need this little extension. We just put this and the ratchet on there, and this should take it out. Wow, my back. All right, that's the very back one. I'm gonna get the new one in there. Brand new. This would probably be the most difficult one to see to get back in there, honestly, but you can feel either way. Bro. got it back in. We're just gonna get it hand tight and then throw that torque wrench on there. Nasty. Had to feel around. Oh, and also check. Let me show y'all. We're doing the same job, but this has ignition coils and spark plugs on this GMC right here. It can still drive and everything, but it got a lot of misfires, so we're gonna do the same job on this. Maybe tomorrow. Y'all just look out for this. It's a 2011 GMC Acadia if any of y'all got that vehicle. Let me get back to this car though. Get that back on the road. Change my gloves. Yeah. Right. And where's the wire? Like the last side, we're gonna match up this wire, get the wire put back in there. Kind of funny though. I mean, I'm sure if we got the Ford ones, but like I said, we didn't get the Ford ones because plans on selling this car pretty soon, but it is what it is. They're gonna both do the same job. All three of these left over look like about the same length. Really no difference. Yeah. Again, I appreciate y'all hitting that like button. I'm gonna put some of that dielectric grease in here. Just like that. Is towards the front. Y'all can see that. Let me show y'all real quick. Hey, shout out to y'all in the chat. We got 40 of y'all in here. So we'll pull out the bottom with the pliers because it's way easier to reach on the other side, but this is the middle for the bottom. Bottom middle, this is. And then the very front is all the way to the back. That's why you want to try to do one at a time if you've never done it before. If you've done it before, hey, do what you want, bro. Y'all already know how to do it. And I like to keep track. Middle wire out. We got 26 likes. Shout out to y'all in the chat, man. Appreciate y'all. Maybe I could put it like this. I'm gonna take this driver side middle spark plug out right now. Should be able to get it with the extension with no room issues. Yeah, that's perfect. Y'all can see that. Y'all can see that. After you break it free with the ratchet, you can just take the ratchet off or get it out with your hands. Come out a little faster. Put it back on there. Now y'all got a good angle y'all can see. There we go. New plug, get it right back in there. Pretty easy. Put the torque wrench on it. I'm glad we did that hard side first. Harder side. Shoot. Torque on that. And again, get this wire on there, put some of this dielectric grease on there. I'm gonna get the bottom first. No special reason, just seems a little easier for me. Alright, we're almost done, chat. It's the first stream that actually went as planned in a while. Well, let me not jinx it. We got one more wire to go. Shoot. I know that dude. I know that guy. this last one to the front. Definitely had that clip on it. I guess the other one goes in the middle too, so I'm gonna get that in there. Let me get this clip off. There you go. Much more better. Better. Alright, then the last spark plug. Let me take this off of the tripod real quick because y'all actually can see that pretty well. Is right there. Right there. Pretty easy. Try to get out the way of the camera. Make sure. Yeah, that was off. This one's a little tight in there. NXN. Appreciate the comment. Try to get this one out the rest of the way by hand. It's probably a little rusty because it definitely feels a little harder to come loose than the others. We'll see what it is. Just got to use that finger strength with an F, not with a TH. Yeah, it definitely was a little more rusty. I mean, that's the worst that'll happen if you don't put indices though, so it is what it is. Get this last spark plug in there. How you think? Dang, they're going in easier than I thought. Sometimes it takes forever to get the right angle. No. These ones are just falling right in there. Having a good day. Actually, let me do something else here so I don't overwork it. There you go. There you go. Last wire. Get some of that dielectric grease on there. Hey, I'm surprised today we ain't have no haters in the chat too. Hey, day's not over though. They might come through right when we're about to finish. Shout out to those haters. Haters. You already know what it is. Yeah. She likes something hot. There you go. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. I think I put this on the wrong route. Let me pull it out real quick. Alright, got that in there. Like this. Bracket. Close it up. Hey, we're in there. We are in there. Double check those wires. We're all done. We are all done, chat. So that took an hour and a half. Hey, that was about the service time at the shop in the manual. Pretty accurate if everything goes good, which it did. Alright, y'all, that was all for today's stream. Like I said, tomorrow do the same thing on this GMC Acadia. So if any of y'all in the chat have that, just want to see it be worked on, tomorrow I'm pretty sure I'm gonna work on this one. And yeah, today's job went pretty well, if I say so myself. So I feel like the next thing, I mean, I tested this with my computer, said the alternator is good, but this is the original alternator. Pretty crazy. Probably just need a battery pretty soon. The battery been in here for a while, but yeah, this car shouldn't need any more work for a good little while. I do gotta post the short. I replaced this AC compressor on this car. I took a short though. I didn't do a live stream. This was irritating. Not this, but this accumulator. I replaced the accumulator too. It wasn't crazy bad. This was a little bit of an issue right here. This line wasn't bad to get off, but this line right here, this line here going to the firewall, RIP to your back. Because what I had to do, because there was so much dirt and dust from over time, the disconnect tool would not unclip this no matter how hard, and you don't have any room really to even put force to push the tool through. So no matter how hard, that dust was just like caked in there, so you couldn't disconnect that line. So what I did, I took a hacksaw and cut this whole accumulator right here and just took this piece out so I could take this piece and go back and forth. And as I did that, you could see all the dust and dirt dropping out of it until it was moving freely. And then I put the clip in, and even after that, the disconnect tool, it was very hard to get out, but you got it out. And it's replaced, and I got a short that I need to edit and upload about that. So any of y'all that are interested, on the whole AC system of this car. Y'all just look for that in the shorts, in the shorts tab of my YouTube page. And yeah, I do have another tier of members, a cheaper tier actually, that'll get y'all a little more in the mix of my channel. For those that do want to join, just check out my members tab. What else? Oh yeah, I organized my live streams for building sheds and cars and everything in my playlist. So you can go to the playlist and scroll through that, see whatever you like to watch, rewatch it, watch it for the first time. It's all on there, sorted out on the playlist. And yeah, if I got any sponsors out there, I'm about to do a sponsored video right now through a partnership from YouTube, but my contact is in the description of my YouTube page. You could contact me at that email if anybody does want to do a collab or some sponsorships. But yeah, shout out to y'all in the chat. Appreciate y'all for watching. Recap what we did. We did all 6 spark plugs and spark plug wires. This side was fairly easy. This was the back one. It looks a little tough. It's not really hard. You just get the back one without an extension on the socket and you'll be good to go. This side, the passenger side, if you do have this heat shield here, try to pull it forward like I did. If you want to scroll to the beginning of the video and see, just pull it straight up on this EGR pipe so you actually can see back here. And the middle one's supposed to be the hardest. It wasn't that hard. It was more hard to pull off the wire and then take out the spark plug from the middle. But just grab you a pair of pliers, get it in there, pull it out. And yeah, appreciate all y'all for watching. And this was a pretty easy day today. Hey, I think we're building sheds for all y'all that do watch my shed content. We're building sheds. We got work the rest of this month already booked. We got a huge tear down. It'll probably take 3 days just to tear it down, and you know we could tear down a shed in like 2 hours, a whole shed. So y'all could imagine how big the tear down is. It got rooms inside of it and all that, but we got that coming up next week. This Monday we got a lean-to style shed, I believe in Alexandria, Virginia. We got some vinyl siding on it. Like I said, maybe tomorrow I'll work on that GMC, do the same job I did on this, but it's instead of the wires, it's ignition coils. It's just more of a process on that SUV than this car. But yeah, hope y'all enjoyed. Appreciate y'all watching, and we'll catch y'all tomorrow morning, hopefully bright and early, y'all. Appreciate y'all in the chat. Peace, y'all.